There's a beagle on my shoulder. There's a beagle on my foot. Beagle on the foot. Beagle on the shoulder. And a beagle on my foot. On the foot. Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of the Who's Cast. This is Andrew from 4Gamerz, coming to you, recording live from the 4Gamerz Zoo in the 4Gamerz Studios here in luxurious and royal Erie, Pennsylvania. Today, my producer's not here, my director's not here, the creator's not here, none of the co-owners are here. It's really just me today. So I can make this podcast whatever my little heart desires. That means I can make it as long as I want, it can be as short as I want. It can really just be whatever I want. And I did get some questions. I think 2 to be exact. I will answer those. So let's dive into that. I'll start with those, and then we'll see where this goes, since I have no authority here besides the local zoo animals. I can kind of do whatever I want here, so I'm kind of excited. We'll see what happens. First question I got was on Instagram. Both of them were from Instagram, full disclosure. But the first one I'll go over here. I was asked what game series I would want to see return. And I really liked the question. And I was excited to answer it because there are a lot of games I used to play that I'd really love to see make a comeback. And what kind of makes this a tough question, though, is not all of them were game series. So I'll just kind of go through some games that I think deserve a sequel, or a re-release, or a redo, anything like that. First, I'll kind of expand upon something I said last week, my last podcast, was that I think NFL Blitz deserves a remake. That's one series I would love to see make a comeback. The 2 original games were fantastic. The one for the Xbox 360, like I said, was garbage. It was an okay game. It just wasn't NFL Blitz. You know, it didn't have the heart and soul that the original 2 had. That was alright, but then I thought, well, they also did MLB Slugfest, NHL Hits. Both of those were also fantastic games. So I think that right there, the Blitz, Hits, Slugfest series, however you want to call it, would be fantastic to have back. Especially today. I think the Mortal Kombat people could still make them really, really well. So I'd love to see those come back. I would also love to see the Street Sports games come back. NFL Street was amazing, taking Ricky Williams running on the sides of walls. Fantastic. NBA Street was awesome as well. But I'd also take just any football game series to compete with Madden as well. We had the 2K games for a little bit in history before Madden got the exclusivity deal, and I love Madden. I'm not going to say Madden's a terrible game series or anything like that, but I think having some competition, or at least another choice, would make things better and just more fun. If someone doesn't like Madden, or they're just kind of tired of it, they'd be able to branch out into the Blitz series, the Street series, the 2K series, any sort of football series. I know they tried a couple with like Blitz the League, garbage. Backbreaker football, garbage. So I mean, it's tough to do a non-NFL football game, but they can work. The Warhammer one, Blood Bowl, whatnot. I'm probably saying it wrong. I have it on the Xbox One. Blood Bowl 2 is a fun game, and it's turn-based. Warhammer-style football. It's a great game. The first one kind of sucked, but the second one's really good. So you can do a non-NFL football game. So, I mean, they could do American Football Street or American Football Blitz, I guess, if you want to get technical. So that'd be really cool. Seems like NBA and MLB and even soccer are a little more loosey-goosey with their game license, so those ones I'm not too worried about, but some sort of other football series would be a lot of fun to get. Straying away from sports series, I'd love to see Unreal Championship make a comeback. The games on the original Xbox and then the 360 were all a lot of fun. I loved the original will always be near and dearest to my heart because it was the first one, obviously. But the blood, the gore, the over-the-topness, the different match types you could have were just so much fun. And the second one was so cool how they brought in like the Egyptian gods as the characters, and then you got the melee weapons. I didn't play 3 a whole lot because I kind of wasn't big into the online gaming, so that one didn't really serve me as much as the other ones did. But being able to play the other 2 were phenomenal, so I would definitely take another Unreal Championship for the Xbox One and PS4, obviously. Mainly Xbox, that's what I have. I never got much into the Unreal Tournament for the PC. A friend of mine played it big time, and I remember it was kind of basically the same thing. So I guess Unreal Tournament, Unreal Championship, I would take back. I'd like to see a new entry in the James Bond series. Agent Under Fire and GoldenEye are my 2 favorite James Bond games. I can play the hell out of those nonstop. Give me another just off-the-top fun James Bond game, and I'll be in 7th heaven. The Daniel Craig one where he went through all the movies wasn't bad. The GoldenEye remaster wasn't bad. There was that Rogue Agent was a lot of fun as well, and that one was completely off the wall and different. So I mean, we can have an excellent James Bond game without even needing really James Bond. But yeah, that series could use a new game for sure. Oh man. And it's really tough to think of other game series just because so many of them are getting re-releases. Crash, Spyro, Mario's been kicking butt forever. I'd like to see another 3D Donkey Kong game, a la Donkey Kong 64. I'd really, really, really like to see a sequel for that. Not even a sequel, even it'd be hard to remaster that one. But really would like another 3D Donkey Kong. That was a lot of fun. Game series is hard because most of my favorites are still going. Halo, Resident Evil, they're all still kicking. Yeah, so far, I think that would be it. The rest would just be kind of like remasters or classic consoles, so I'm not too worried about those, like the old Super Nintendo ones. I'd like to see X-Men Legends get a redo. I know we're finally getting another Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but it's going to be only for the Switch. And I don't have a Switch, so that sucks. So that game doesn't count to me at all. So I would just even like to see just an X-Men Legends, because X-Men Legends 1 and 2, great games. They led to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, and kind of dead from there. But yeah, definitely an X-Men Legends. The other question was game series I want to see end. And this might sound kind of like a cop-out answer, but there's really no game series I want to go away. Because everyone has their different love and their different style of gaming. Some people love shoot 'em ups, some people love zombies, some people hate zombies and just love puzzles. We've got the influx of retro style games coming back with a Cuphead. God damn it. Cuphead that people are in love with because they're great games. So you've got people all over the spectrum that love all kinds of games, so there's not really a single game series I want to see gone. They can all keep chugging along as much as they want to. is for games like I'd like to see tweaked a little bit. That one's a tough one too. Because like most games have something I like that I play, at least like Call of Duty I can play most of the story campaigns at least. I'm not a big online multiplayer guy in those games, so that's alright. I love the zombie modes. Keep bringing those out. Not a huge Red Dead Redemption fan, so unfortunately I haven't even tried the newest one yet. So yeah, it's really hard for me to say what game series I want gone or tweaked, just because I only play the ones that I know I like. I'm not going to stray out there. I'm not going to try Fortnite because I know it's not going to be something I'm going to like. Surprisingly though, despite not being a multiplayer guy, I love For Honor. That is probably one of my all-time games now. I am amazing at it. Not to toot my own horn, but that is a fantastic game. Left 4 Dead. That's the other one I forgot that I'd love to see kind of make a comeback. We can always use more Left 4 Deads, not gonna lie. Just endless zombies. Another Alien vs. Predator game would be cool. Even a regular Predator game. We had Concrete Jungle, which I loved. I know a lot of people hated it, but I thought it was amazing. I've actually been trying to find a copy of it for the Xbox, because I still have my original one, and it still works, because it's a tank of a system. But I can't find it anywhere for a decent price. For a game that was hated by almost everybody, nobody wants to give it up. So I'm still in the search for that, but Concrete Jungle was awesome. I loved the Aliens vs. Predator game for the 360, despite a lot of people not liking that one either. I thought it was a really fun game. Aliens Colonial Marines. I want to see a studio take another shot at that. The concept was phenomenal. What we were promised sounded phenomenal. The execution obviously was not phenomenal. It's still an okay game. I can sit down, play some levels from it every now and then. Can't think of any other games besides those ones that I'd really want to see make a comeback. Yeah, I would definitely have to say, with those, Left 4 Dead would probably, out of all of them, be the dream scenario, just because Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2 were both amazing games. Campaigns were amazing, they're great multiplayer games, but still disappointed we never got a third one. So, I mean, that kind of stinks. But it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. I did, in quick news, finally beat Leon's campaign for Resident Evil 2 Remake. Just as I anticipated and said last podcast, it is amazing, phenomenal. Definitely worth checking out whenever you can. Highly recommend it. So in non-video game talk, I've been working my wife through the Resident Evil film series, and before each movie, I tell her what I don't like about the movie we're about to watch. We just finished the third one not long ago. Tell her what I don't like, and then as we watch it, I kind of reiterate what I hate about that movie. And rewatching them, if I separate myself completely from the game side of it, the movies haven't been that bad. The first three have actually been a lot better than I recall. We haven't started the fourth movie yet, but I always liked the fourth movie. 2, 4... Yeah, 2 and 4 are my favorites. I liked 1. 1, 2, and 4 are my favorites. So as we get to 4, I'm excited, but I have to remember what comes after the 5th one, sadly. So we'll see how that goes. Kind of excited for the different video game movie news that I keep hearing about. You know, you keep hearing about studios wanting to do an Uncharted, Last of Us. I don't know if any of these movies will ever actually get made, but it excites me that we're talking about it, because I do think a lot of these video games that we have out now, the stories in them are fantastic and second to none for the most part. So many games, Last of Us, for example, fantastic story, tear-jerking story. Some of the Telltale games, The Walking Dead stories, the Walking Dead series for Telltale Games has an awesome story. Some of the games are just beautifully done. The Uncharted trilogy, great. Tomb Raider, fantastic. I know we just got a Tomb Raider movie not too long ago. But it excites me that we're getting to the point where we're getting more and more open about doing big budget movies for some of these stories, because a lot of these stories I think could translate very well to a movie if done correctly. I like the idea of the Witcher TV series. I hate, just like everyone else, that picture we got a while back. I'm still on my fingers crossed it'll be a good series, because I think a lot of video games would make very, very good TV series. Things like The Witcher, of course, open world games would make good TV series. I think the Dead Rising games would make a pretty good TV series on like Hulu or Netflix, because Walking Dead has been so popular. I think that would really, really kill it. I think Doom, if someone gave it a chance, I think could be a good movie or game series. I mean, it is a game series. Good movie or TV series. I think it'd be a lot of fun if someone really put their heart into it. I think that could come out well. We saw, a long time ago now, the Mortal Kombat web series was amazing. So I think giving that a new movie or just a full-fledged TV series would be fantastic as well. Halo has long been deserving of one. They have their like Forward Unto Dawn and other movies that they have there, so they're doing well already. There's so many things that I think deserve the limelight from the video games. Like I said, Dead Rising's up there. Resident Evil, of course, is always deserving of it. Halo. It excites me. I guess that's why I went on that tangent right there. I was just reading the other day more updates on all these different movies and stuff they want to try to get made, and it makes me excited that we might actually get them. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot 2 games I want to see have a comeback, or sequel, remake, whatever. I can't believe I forgot these. Alex might remember these 2. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll wait for his podcast to see if he responds and lets me know if he remembers them. There's one, Winback for the PlayStation 2 and N64. I loved Winback. The story was really cool. It was, like, obviously N64 kind of had poorer graphics, but it also kind of had like a cartoony or comic booky feel to the graphics. Story was cool, graphics were cool, the characters were all really cool. It was a game I loved to play despite it being insanely hard with some of the bosses. Unfortunately, I never beat it. It's one of the ones I've not beat. I have my N64 still, but strangely I have that game for the PlayStation 2 instead of the N64. I don't know why. The other game, Gauntlet. I know in the not too distant past, there have been some attempts to bring back Gauntlet, but I want Gauntlet to come back. I love Diablo. I really, really do. I love that whole genre of top-down, get like your 4-member party together and just go wreck shit. I love it. And I love all the ones that are on the Xbox. There's the D&D one. Neverwinter. Where you can do everything online with other people, invite them in and out. But I want a Gauntlet, original style, where you could have the 4-player, same system co-op, top-down, and I want the campiness and the schlockiness of it. I want the crazy enemies crazy cheat codes, crazy spells, everything. I want to be a fire-breathing chicken again, running around, torching skeletons. If you've never played Gauntlet and that sounds entirely insane to you, you need to go back and play it. I would recommend the one for the original Xbox. That was always my favorite. That one had the most fun in it. And especially back then, too, that game was kind of ahead of its time with the equipment system, weapon system, rating system, the characters themselves, the cheat codes, obviously, all the different spells and potions you had. That game was far away ahead of its time. Even if they just gave that one a remaster, I'd be perfectly okay. But give me another Gauntlet. Actually, too, speaking of Gauntlet, that's one that I want to do on 4Gamers, but Alex, being the dictator, keeps telling me no. So if there's anyone else that loves Gauntlet and wants to see us do Gauntlet, just rain down on us with hellfire comments demanding Gauntlet. I bet we can get it done. I don't know which one we would do. Depends which one we could get pretty much on the Xbox One to play. Because we did try using the original Xbox to do Raw 2, and it gave us all sorts of problems. So we're still trying to sort those out with the original Xbox and the program we use. So until then, we can't do anything from the original Xbox. It has to be all stuff we can do from the Xbox One. So even if there's any games that you guys want to see us do, we can get the 360 to work because it has the HDMI. Anything from the 360, PlayStation 3, Wii U, Xbox One, let us know. Even the classic systems that are now out, let us know, and we will do them. We love games. Even if it's a game we've never played, we'll go balls to the wall with it, and we'll give it our shot. I can't promise that every video and every attempt will be good, but I do promise we will at least do our best to make them entertaining and fun. So definitely let us know anything that you guys want. We'll try to do. We have some stuff that we're trying to schedule to do in the future. So we hopefully have some actually exciting things coming besides just these podcasts. We have Backseat Gaming. Hopefully that video is not uploaded before my podcast. It shouldn't be. I won't give too much out about it, but just stay tuned for that video to come up. There's a lot we want to do, but we're always looking for input for things to do differently. You know, we do the 2 Lone Wolf series. We have some new videos coming out for that besides the Mass Effect ones. But if you guys want to see me or Alex hit up another game, just fire away. We'll do it. We love our fans. All 13 or whatever YouTube subscribers, all over 100 Instagram followers, our 20 or so Facebook likes. We love all of you guys, so anything you guys want to see us do, try, talk about, just let us know. We'll do it. But that's really all I've got for today. I'm sorry if this podcast was a little bit all over the place. Like I said, I'm here by myself, so I can do what I want, but I got those questions answered. If you have any more questions, future podcasts for Alex or myself, definitely fire away. Let us know. I am open to talking about anything and everything. So if you guys are like, I'm tired of him talking about video games, you may talk about movies, TV shows, my personal life, my dogs, my cat, why my dog loves to hump so much. We have his hump toy over here. You might kind of even see that in one of the videos come up. Not on purpose, just kind of in the background. Yeah. If you guys want me to tag team a podcast with Alex, let me know. Get any other sort of like special co-hosts or anything, guests, let me know. I am open to hitting up whatever you guys like. That's all I got for today, though. This has been Andrew from the 4Gamers Zoo at the 4Gamers Studio. Wishing you all a good day. I'm going to go throw my bathing suit on, and I'm going to go hit the beach and tan. Thank you all. Love you guys. Bye.